It's easy to see why people want to come to St Ives. With its beaches, harbour, arts and cafe culture, it is a little piece of paradise. But living here isn't cheap. The average property costs more than $500,000, about 18 times the average local salary.
I just don't envisage us being able to afford a house here because the house prices are so high.
St Ives survives on tourism. This tiny town reflects a pattern happening in most major cities. Local people have found themselves priced out of the property market by people buying second homes, inflating the market. When you come to St Ives, it's not just the history of the place that strikes you or how pretty it is. It's how many of these plaques you see on the outside of the buildings, meaning they're being rented out as holiday homes. Backed by local support in a referendum, a ban has now been imposed on people buying new builds as second homes to try to address the balance.
People who live and work in St Ives were not able to afford to buy a property in the town where their families live and perhaps more importantly where they work.
Some business owners who rely on tourism told us that the ban could be counterproductive. Schemes like this one wouldn't be available to second homeowners in the future. Architect Steve McTeer has lodged a legal challenge against the change.
By restricting the use of a property to your primary residence, what that will do is that will inhibit the supply of new property coming on the market, and all that's going to do is put up the price of existing housing stock and make housing even further out of reach for local people.
Many of these are already out of reach and lie vacant for months of the year. Some are hoping the changes will strike a balance between a free market while maintaining a thriving local community. Emma Hayward, Al Jazeera, St Ives in southwest England.